And happy Thursday evening, everybody. Welcome inside Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302. Tonight, our first 8 orthopedics girls game of the week. We have Caravel visiting St. Elizabeth, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Pat Garanes, and Pops Halliday on hand with you here from the Sandy Center. And
wow, that's a cast of characters, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something. We should have a good one here tonight. Sandy's coming off a win against Newark Charter. Caravel's last game, they beat Dover down in Dover, I believe. And
the state's capital.
The state capital. Could be the nation's capital. Why not?
Why not?
And we're expecting a good one here tonight. A lot of talent on these teams and a lot more experience on the Caravel end of things, but we're expecting a very close game. I want to thank both of these teams for showing up last night at the 302 Sports Weekly, and that really makes the show a lot better. And they were excited to be on. We were excited to have them. We're excited to be here tonight.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And I think this is going to be, like you said, a real good game. Two teams that know each other very well. Both teams are, St. dropped a little bit in our rankings after the loss to Ursuline, but they're still, they're the defending champs for a reason, Mike. Caravel's ranked second in the state. There are 4 losses. They're out-of-state teams. They have a nice win over Cape Henlopen this year. So, a good win over a TAT program that I think is better than people think. So this is going to be an exciting game, and one to see where both these teams are. We were talking to Coach Cooney. Cooney said this, and the 2 Ursuline games are by far his chance to see how good his team is.
Now introducing the Caravel teams. Yeah, I was at the Ursuline game, and that more than what St. Elizabeth's didn't do. It was what Ursuline did in that game.
Correct.
The Raiders looked fantastic on Saturday night, and that's going to be a team to be reckoned with, those Raiders. I think they're a lot better than people think.
I agree, too, with you on that one. As we're getting ready to introduce their Viking starters here. This is, we were talking about the early 5:30 start. These St. E's girls are, in years past, we used to play 7:15 games.
It actually works out for us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying it doesn't.
Some good night games on the schedule.
I'm just saying that I think this is where maybe the crowd is a little lighter than it would have been if it was a 7:15 game.
Yeah, it is a little bit strange here at St. E's to be playing this early, but we play when they play. We play when the schedule says. And Jay, Adriana Gonzalez is going to sing the national anthem, so we're going to stay live right here at the St. E Center. All right, great job there by Adriana Gonzalez. We'll get you some scores as we go along. Some games underway. Tatnall and Sanford boys playing over at Tatnall. They started at 5:15. And Laurel and Lake Forest starting at 5:45. Jay, I think should be a really good Henlopen South matchup. I saw Laurel the other day.
Lake Forest girls?
No, this is the boys, Lake and Laurel. And then later on tonight, we're going to have Caravel boys are going to be at Tower Hill. We'll be done by then, but that should be a really good one.
So when you said Lake, the girls team played Tuesday, and then they played again Wednesday. I was like, oh, wow, 3 in a row.
No, that was the boys. And then the girls What's on the schedule here today? We have
Padua Conrad.
Padua Conrad starting at 5:15, so we'll get you, like I said, we'll get the scores you can. This one here tonight, Newark Charter at AI DuPont. I like that AI team. They're fun to watch. Polytech at Cape Henlopen, and then also at 6:15, it's going to be Sussex Tech and Smyrna. But we'll get those scores as we go along, and we'll have a lot for you here tonight. Right now, it's going to be some basketball. It's going to be Erica Huggins jumping against Taylor Wilkins. Huggins went down against Ursuline, but we talked to Coach Cooney last night on the show, and he said Erica's fine. Got the leg wrapped, but he said she was up and moving that night against Ursuline, so that's good to hear. Whoop, cheerleaders here. We got some tapping. Pat Ariani's on the camera tonight, jetting the ones and twos. We're underway, and that is Josiah Crawford of Caravel. Gets it into Anaya Price. Shot is up and no good. That was Amaya Johnson with the 18-footer, no good. This is Rory Siskowski, number 31. She's out there with Octavia Prado, the 8th grader, number 23, Erica Huggins, Farrah White, and down on the right-hand side in the corner is Sydney Hilliard, the transfer from Mount Pleasant. Looking for Huggins inside. That ball's tied up and taken away by Crawford, and here come the Bucks. That is Crawford, kicks out to India Johnson. It's going to bounce out of bounds, and the Vikings are going to take over. Of course, India Johnson, the reigning player of the year here in Delaware, heading to Towson next year, Jay. And
Scored her 1,000th point earlier this year and winning at Cape Henlopen, so
that's the player to watch. But
Yep.
they've got a lot of weapons on this team. There's a pass for Hilliard, saved almost in bounds by Siskowski, but
both teams playing some good defense so far, Mike.
yeah, Sydney passed into the corner and there was nobody home. Lights are on, but no one was home. 7:16 to go. Caravel coached by Kristen Mills Caldwell, and of course St. E's, the state champion winning Dan Cooney. Jay got the gator on tonight. Wore the mask last night.
Yeah, I was wondering where that mask was. That looks like he's a bank robber.
Crawford on the after the rebound. Johnson drives in and she's fouled. Amaya Johnson's going to go to line. She'll shoot 2.
Yeah, getting a good ball movement. They get it down low and they get a chance to go to the foul line here.
Got the rebounds there, Jay. A couple of them. That's going to be a foul on Sydney Hilliard, her first, and team first. Good to hear the Viking cheerleaders behind us.
Yeah, we had them here for the boys' game on Sunday. It just makes for an exciting atmosphere here.
One of our favorite places to watch and stream in St. East Center. I feel like this is our second home here. Johnson, that one's going to be good. We're 1 for 2. We got a score. Caravel out with the press.
I was to say they bring a little token press.
Broken by the Vikings. That's Prado. Keep an eye on her. She can shoot a little bit. Just an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Of course, Farrah White played as an 8th grader here, and so did Rory Siskowski.
I enjoyed Farrah White on the show last night. Very talkative.
She was great. Rory Siskowski for 3, knocks it down, and she gets hot. Look out.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a good start for her and the Vikings to bury that 3-pointer.
Crawford trying to answer her, and she's got one. Josiah Crawford.
She said, I see your 3, I raise you 3.
The press is on. They nearly pick it off, but that's Siskowski. She's going to put up another 3. This one's got it. Rory Siskowski
and
again.
She goes, I'll raise you another 3. It's
6-4.
raining 3s.
St. E's, we told you we'd have a good one here. And it's early. Here's Taylor Wilkins. She drives left side. Her shot altered by Erica Huggins. And here come the Vikings. Left to right on your TV screen or your smartphone, your tablet, whatever you're watching on. Farrah White, Jay, we talked about last night, never afraid to go inside, but hits the side of the backboard there. And near steal by White. We have a hold, a push out of bounds. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on Huggins. Or no, is that going to be a Farrah White? We'll see in a second. That's Sydney Hilliard, her second.
Her
so
second,
look
yeah.
out for her. And checking in, it's going to be Riley Eckhart. So Dan Cooney talked last night about the minutes that he gets from Riley Eckhart, but I was thinking he probably didn't want him this early in the game.
Yeah, and with 2 quick fouls, I think any coach is going to get the player off the floor, especially only 2.5 minutes into the game.
Price thought about it, gets over to Johnson. She drives, loses the handle. I think Eckhart got a piece of that one.
Great defense there by Mike. I believe you are right. Eckhart with the nice play.
Taylor Wilkins gets a piece of it, but it's Eckhart, and that's good. The sub, Riley Eckhart, comes in and scores.
Off the bench and already into the score column. Oh, what a move by Johnson.
India Johnson counted in the
No,
foul.
they're going to call it on the floor.
Bucket's good.
All right. Beautiful. That's the way it should have been.
So the end, one opportunity here.
No.
Well, I think he said it was good.
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
He said one shot.
And one shot. But I was looking at the ref here. He had the ball underneath.
I think this guy made the call, though.
Yeah,
the initial call.
Yep, exactly right. He called.
So just a little confusion here. That makes it 8-6 with a chance to cut it.
It should have been a basket.
I think it was a
continuation.
So India Johnson puts it up, and it's good. Lots of scoring here early. 8-7, 4:58 to go. The press on again. There's the steal by Skylar Salvo. Checks in when we weren't looking. Salvo fouled by Siskowski, and she'll shoot two.
Yeah, and already 14 fouls now for the Vikings. Great job by Salvo, Mike. Reading the play. They double team Siskowski in the corner. She had to get rid of it.
Oh, we lost Jay.
And Salvo makes a great play.
First shot. She's going to get the bounce, too. Skylar in her first year at Caravel. Multi-sport athlete. Second one is up, and this looks good. It is, and we're tied at 8.
Another turnover for the Vikings, Mike. They're struggling a little bit with this press.
So I think Coach Cooney's telling them just to dribble it up if they can get it across the center of court without passing it to do that.
The problem is Caravel's double teaming the ball handler.
So 8-8. Crawford way up by midcourt. Coach Caldwell directing traffic from the bench. There's Johnston. One-on-one with Farrah White. Sends it over to Price. The shot is up and no good. And that's going to be rebounded by Erica Huggins. Huggins will bring it up herself. No press here as they have the rebound and not a made basket. This is inside. They're looking for, I believe that is Eckhart underneath. Baseline shot, Prado, no good rebound. Riley Eckhart's got it and saves it into Rory Siskowski. Farrah White drives left side, off the glass and good.
That's a pretty move.
No fear in that young lady at all. She's a junior. Johnston, stop and pop. No, rebound by Siskowski.
You don't need a shot clock in this game, Mike.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's our man Chris Stevens in the house tonight from First Day Hoops Report. Chris, good guy. Good to see him in the house. And a number of St. Elizabeth students across the way watching this one. Bet you they are glad they stuck around after school. Huggins, 6-footer, she's got it. Erica Huggins is on the board. 12-8, 4 straight for the Vikes. India Johnson gets a screen from Wilkins, puts it up and rolls around and out. Wilkins with a nice rebound. Crawford for 3. Back iron, rebound again. Wilkins blocked by Huggins.
Great job by Huggins, but credit Wilkins, Mike. 2 offensive rebounds on that
boards.
possession.
And she set the screen on that and then went in and got the rebound. 3 for Siskowski.
Wow, is she on fire here tonight?
Jay, I saw her score 38 points this year against Delcastle. There's a 3, and that's good. That's Anaya Price.
And the thing about Rory, Mike, it must have been that interview with you yesterday.
Yeah, and there's a turnover for St. Elizabeth. They had a few, but they were looking good. They have 15 points on the board so far. Checking in.
I was going to say, and they've turned the ball over a few times, like you said, so.
Lauren Hayden, number 5, checks in for Caravel, along with number 15, Layla Glover. We're bouncing around here on the bleachers.
Yeah, you can see the camera shaking. It's beautiful.
We moved the camera out of this section for a reason. Plus, we wanted the cheerleaders to be able to see. Johnston from 17, no good. White with the rebound. She's on the run, but she runs into Josiah Crawford.
Oh, what a crossover.
Gives it to Siskowski. It's not going to count. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Rory had the bucket, but the foul was way before that, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Josiah Crawford. We'll find out. It's going to be Caravel's first. Her first, team first. And that comes almost 6 minutes into the first quarter. Vikings get it into Rory. Being guarded by Johnson. There's a near steal by Josiah Crawford, taken by Farrah
Caravel's
White.
quick with those hands, Mike. It's hard to make cross-court passes against them.
White, that three ball won't go. Huggins with the rebound. It's up, and it's good. Counted in the foul.
And like you said, Mike, it's good to see her out there playing tonight. There, she gets the offensive rebound, the putback, draws the contact.
Got the roll, and she'll be going to the line. That foul's on Lauren Hayden. And now checking in, it's going to be Riley Pinato, number 4, and I think Taylor Wilkins had just stepped out for a breather. That foul's on Hayden, her first, team second. And St. East struggled so much at Ursuline to score, and this has got to make them feel pretty good that the shots are going in tonight.
Yeah, and last time I saw them against Central Dauphin, they came out on fire in the first half.
They did.
And then struggled a little bit in the second half.
I think they scored 17 points in that first quarter. Johnston back out to Wilkins. She drives, kicks. Salvo saves it in.
What a play by Salvo. She used every part of her body.
Bodies everywhere. Picked up by Rory Siskowski, gets it to Octavia Prado. And here comes Rory with the little give and go in the backcourt. Her pass is deflected out of bounds. Jay, I thought Salvo had her hand out of bounds in the ball off of her body, but that was a tough scramble going on here, and we have a perfect view of it from where we are. Yeah, St. E's ended up with the ball.
I couldn't tell. I thought
that would have been a tough call.
Yeah.
Then inbound underneath the bucket, number 23.
The referee had to go down to the church to get the ball.
Still there, Father Carroll's over there somewhere. Getting it in, looking for, that's Huggins. Her turnaround, too hard. Prado gets it out to White. White for 3. That's a 2-ball. No good. Rebound Eckhart. She goes up. No call. She's got her own rebound, and it's the jump ball. It's going to stay with the Vikings.
Both teams are playing hard in this one, Mike.
This has been a really fun first quarter here at the St. East Center. They're looking for Rory Siskowski. She's underneath, double team. Look for a reverse block by Wilkins, and on the run are the Buccaneers. Wilkins gets it back from Johnson, kicks to Crawford. Her pass to Pinato. Dishes to Johnston, no good. Loose ball, she gets her own rebound. Great follow by India.
Yeah,
but
great follow.
Just not true.
I was saying not the finish she was looking for.
Huggins, she gets a little push, and she'll shoot. No, they're going to call a charge.
Yeah, I was saying they got her for the charge. I don't think the ref saw the push beforehand.
No argument from the St. E's bench.
Yeah,
and 55 seconds ago here, 17-11 St. E's.
Couldn't explain to Huggins that, that girl's stationed there. You have to be careful.
So we're into the last minute of play here in the first minute. Quick pace first quarter. That is Salvo looking inside for Wilkins. She goes in with the right hand off glass, too hard. Huggins, she's been big. Another rebound for Erica. Farrah White drives through 2 defenders. Oh, the glass won't go. Boy, I love watching her play.
I do too.
And there's I think a foul called underneath, maybe out of bounds.
I think it was out of bounds.
I think Caravel stepped out of bounds with the ball, so it's going back to the Vikings. Prado on the inbound gets it to Rory Siskowski. Into Huggins. Huggins, step back. Got it. Nice play, Erica Huggins.
I like that step out jumper out of the post, Mike. Great idea, great shot.
Oh, nice dish underneath to Johnson. Just can't get the shot to go. What a great design play there by the Buccaneers. 15 seconds, St. E's a hold for the final shot here. This is Farrah White. She's the quarterback of this squad, and don't let anybody tell you different. Kicks. Riley Eckhart for 3 off the rim, no good. Poked out of bounds, it's going to stay. Now it's going to go to Caravel. They have 1.4 to go 90 feet.
St. E's tries
I thought they may throw a little token pressure here.
That's what I thought, Mike. I was just about to say.
India's going to get a half-court attempt, and there it is. Just misses, and that's going to do it for a quick pace first quarter. St. E's comes out on fire. They lead 19-11. We're back with the second quarter. After this, you're watching Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
High school athletics is not what it used to be.
What happened?
The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now.
You want to come back if you read that when you come back? If we have time. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the St. E Center. Did I turn to there we go.
There you go.
The St. E Center. This is the game of the week brought to you by First Aid Orthopedics, our official game of the week sponsor. First Aid Orthopedics has 29 physicians at 16 locations, which provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions and are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. They serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Their doctors are readily available to all the local emergency departments, medical aid, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give them a call today, 302-322-3400, or visit firststateortho.com, and make sure you tell them you saw their ad here on Delaware Live Sports. All right, Jay.
And don't forget, we will pick the First State Ortho player of the game.
India Johnston starts the second quarter by driving in and getting a bucket. Caravel just missed some shots in that first quarter, but St. E's on fire. There's a pass up to Huggins. She's trying to get underneath that.
That's the one issue that St. E's had, was they had a bunch of turnovers.
Yeah, and the interception by Wilkins. That's going to be a timeout for Cooney. Bucket by Josiah Crawford. 4 straight. And if 30 seconds to open the quarter, and it's 19-15. And
I think that's a good timeout for Cooney.
Yeah, it was a smart timeout.
You know, he had that 19-11 lead. They come out and score 4 points in the quick 30 seconds. But I think he doesn't like that turnover. It was a little rushed. Again,
there's no reason for them to. They don't have to go 100 miles an hour.
No.
I know they scored 19 points in that first quarter, but it'd be tough to keep up against this team. Caravel's just too good to give up 80 points in a game. Just a reminder, boys basketball, we are coming at you, Jay, on tomorrow from William Penn. It's going to be
Mount
the Green Knights of Mount Pleasant against the Colonials of William
Penn.
Penn.
That Flight A is interesting this year. That's
some pretty good basketball.
Yeah,
very competitive.
Absolutely.
But it looks like right now that Middletown now is the class of Flight A.
Yeah. But, you know, William Penn's up there.
Appo, some good teams in there.
And I would throw in Mount Pleasant and Concord.
Mount's not bad, and I've seen Concord too. All right, they break the press underneath the Huggins, catches and goes on one move. Erica Huggins from Riley Eckhart.
Huggins having a big game.
Eckhart giving him some real meaningful minutes here. That shot is, I think Eckhart got a piece of it, or at least got in Wilkins'
And that's
way.
what you like to see after the timeout. They get the bucket and then get a good stop on the defense end.
Siskowski, she's 25 feet from the hoop. Gets it into Eckhart. Underneath looking for, that is Eckhart, I'm sorry. The pass is from Octavia Prado to Riley Eckhart. Yeah, you gotta love that if you're Dan Cooney.
Said Rory, her range is anywhere in the gym.
She can shoot. Taylor Wilkins the rebound, she's got it.
She's doing a good job hitting the offensive glass. She wasn't able to hit on a couple putbacks in the first quarter, but scores there.
Nice press break. Siskowski off the glass. That one won't go, but look who's there. It's Erica Huggins. I wouldn't count that as an assist. That ball passed off the glass to Riley Eckhart for the bucket. I know it wasn't intended that way.
I'm with you, Mike. Always give out the assist if you can.
Wilkins gets underneath the bucket too far, and Erica Huggins picks it up. Prado for 3. Whoa, what happened? The wind got it, Jay. Gets blown out of bounds, and that's going to be Caravel basketball.
Yeah,
just an 8th grader, Octavia Prado.
Nope.
And she can shoot. That one just got away from her. Jay, tomorrow at this time, I'll be in the 4-degree weather of Western New York.
Tomorrow at this time, I'll be at William Penn High School.
Hey, you should see a good one. I should see a good one as Virginia Commonwealth against St. Bonaventure. On ESPN2, by the way, if you're interested. Crawford for 3, too hard. Nice rebound there by Price. Johnson goes along. She's double teamed. Good defense. Riley Eckhart with the help D. Wilkins the rebound. Loses it, but gets it back out. Salvo for 3. Wilkins another rebound. She's fouled. I believe Rory Siskowski got her. It's going to be a two-shot foul.
She's got 4 offensive rebounds in the last minute alone, Mike, so St. E's is going to have to put a body on her.
I think they called it on Huggins.
If they did.
That's actually probably that'd be her second, I believe. They have 1, but I think it's 2.
I was going to say the same thing. I thought she had 1 earlier, but you know, I'm not always accurate over here. You're trying to see through officials and stuff.
And we're out of they want to know who the foul was on. I can see the scorer's table. They did call it on. They mentioned it was on 10. So if they're going to say 1 on Huggins, I thought it was 2. 0 for 2 from the line, but Wilkins gets her own rebound. That can't happen. Well, there's a pass. I'm sure Dan Cooney's not happy with her getting, and that was a long rebound off that free throw.
And now 5 offensive rebounds for her in the last minute alone. So yeah, it's something, like you said, the coach won't be happy about.
So here's Farrah White, double team on Rory Siskowski. Into the middle, Huggins.
Oh, what a back door.
Yeah, looking for Eckhart on that. I almost thought it was a good give and go, but it was to Eckhart instead. Prado looking for
great
Eckhart
defense
underneath.
there by Salvo.
Yeah, Salvo came in and knocked it away. And here's Johnston. Dishes to Crawford, and she's got it. Josiah Crawford, she's got 7 tonight.
I like that fast break by Caravel. What a pass by Johnson, but all set up by the defensive Salvo.
25-19, here we are, 4:56 to go. And who put that one in? I missed
Rory
it.
Siskowski.
It was Rory Siskowski.
On the floater.
11 for Siskowski.
Can we call that the Wilmington floater?
I will, sure. Ball's loose. Nobody knows, but Rory's there. She's got it, and she's on the way, looking ahead to
what
Huggins,
a pass.
Wide open, and Erica Huggins scores. Timeout, Buccaneers.
That's not going to make Coach Colwell happy. They did not get back in transition defense. And what a find by Rory, and what a finish by Huggins.
It was funny just to see the ball sitting on the floor there, Jay. No, the defenders didn't know it was there. Rory Siskowski did. She came in, found Erica Huggins up with plenty of space around her. Erica Huggins is dominating underneath for St. E's. And St. E's, Jay, got that lead cut to 19-15. Since then, a 10-4 outburst by the Vikings, and they're up by 10 with 4.5 to go here in the first half. Jay, on Saturday we will be at Goldie Beacom, right? And then on the CACC network. And then next week we're going to have a big boys game for you. It's going to be Howard at Sanford. That's on Tuesday from Hockessin.
And then later in the week, Concord, Patnell and Caravel.
I think that'd be a really good game. And Caravel and Tower Hill playing tonight in the boys action. So we are back underway. Caravel slowing it down a little bit here. It's been a lot of running and gunning for both teams thus far. Johnston with the mid-range, got it.
I like that mid-range jumper by her, and that was NBM, like nothing but nylon.
When you shoot like that, you get Division I offer. She does a lot more than just shoot, though.
She does
Huggins
everything.
won't go. Rory Siskowski gets her own board, or gets the board. And it gets out to Prado. Siskowski wide open for a 3. Can't get the bounce. Huggins is reaching up, and Layla Glover comes away with the rebound. Here's India Johnston. Drives baseline off glass and good. 4 straight, yeah.
I was at 4 straight now for Caravel. Cuts the lead to 6.
Prado getting a lot of time, the 8th grader. Eckhart off glass. Caravel wanted to travel, not going to get it. It misses, and here comes Josiah Crawford after the rebound by Layla Glover. Crawford gets it rejected.
Great defense by St. Elizabeth.
I think Prado got that, number 23. St. E's a history of 8th graders playing in the program here, including Siskowski and Farrah White. And Prado, the latest one. Huggins shot off the mark. St. E's last few trips down, not able to convert. See if Caravel can take advantage. Johnston runs baseline, doesn't get the roll. Glover rebound, no. And Erica Huggins is there. She's going to take it herself. Why not? I like what I see from Huggins. A lot of growth from last year, and she played a lot last year. That's going to be a travel.
Yeah. Thought the same thing, Mike.
I like what I saw from Erica Huggins last year. Played a big game in the state championship against Sanford. And back this year, and you can see that she's continued to work, and she's just gotten better. Talked about last night, they lost a lot of people from that team, and they're still playing very well. Huggins, she's altering shots even if she doesn't touch them. Up ahead to Siskowski. Underneath, it's Farrah White. Off the glass, count it, and a foul.
Yeah, great find by Siskowski again. She's had a couple assists to go with her points in there. Nice pass, and right absorbs the contract and draws the foul.
Foul's on Layla Glover, her first, just a third on Caravel. And it's going to be an and one opportunity here for Farrah White. And she knocks it down. So St. E's has a lead back to 9. We have 2 minutes and change to go here in the first half. Johnston looking for an opening. She doesn't need a lot of room, Jay, and she didn't get the roll that time. Rebound, that was deflected again. St. E's getting hands on all kinds of shots here.
Yeah, so even when they're not getting the defensive boards, they are not making it easy for the Caravel's putback.
Sydney Hilliard back in, has that shot blocked, and she taps it out of bounds. And Anaya Price checking in for Coach Caldwell with 1:59 to go. And India Johnson being sent to the bench, Jay. A mask violation.
Oh.
And she's just going to go to the table and check back in, but she's...
No, I think the mask broke.
And back at the table is India. It's a shame they even pulled down. You never know. Wilkins up, count it, and the foul. So a chance for a three-point play on this end. Checking in, India Johnson. Maybe the first time she sat all year.
That's what she was explaining to the ref. Hey, it came off. The thing ripped.
You're down there messing around with other players. Sometimes the hands get on there, but whatever. The bank shot free throw doesn't go, and it's St. Elizabeth's ball. They lead by now 7 to Hilliard. She's being hounded by India Johnson. Gets around her, but that pass intercepted by Wilkins. Ahead to Johnston, rather. I'm sorry.
Surprised.
Nice block by Riley Eckhart.
I'm surprised no call on Johnson. Once she went
up.
Me
too. Roy Siskowski hesitates.
No, that's going to be a wall.
She who hesitates travels. But what a great play, Riley Eckhart with a block on this end.
Yep, a great block by her.
Jay, I was a little surprised there was no foul on that either. Riley Pinato back in. She's going to check in for Layla Glover, and I think Coach Caldwell said, "You're taller than everybody, Layla. Just get up above them and put that ball up." Johnson to Price. She's got the double team here with Eckhart in a little like a 2-1-2 zone here.
Great
stolen by White. Can she get to it? Steps out of bounds. Going to go back to Caravel, but that Farrah White. Great. And now she's out in the lobby. Jason's going to pick up a hot dog while she's out there and a Gatorade.
She has to go to the church to get the ball again.
There she is, Farrah White back in the gym.
But a great hustle by her and Johnson. Johnson didn't give up when White got knocked the ball loose, and it was a good battle going out of bounds there.
This has been a fun first half. 32-25 St. E's.
A little more high scoring than I thought, too.
Yeah, me too, but I'm okay with that.
I am, too.
Wilkins gets all alone, and she knocks it down. 6 points for Taylor Wilkins. And the press back on. Price. Now they get it up to Hilliard, and they're going to break that press. Kicks into the corner. Siskowski for 3. No good. Wilkins with the rebound. They're on the run. She's going to take it herself.
She's a point forward.
That one just off the front of the rim here. Sydney Hilliard, she's on the run. She goes around Price off the glass. Count it.
Count it.
Sydney Hilliard, the big bucket with 26.4 to go. She did a good job shielding Jay there with the body.
Yep.
I believe those are her first points. They are of the night. And checking in for the Vikings, Adriana Gonzalez. She sings the anthem. I bet you she's a straight A student, and she plays basketball. And then checking in for Sid Hilliard, it looks like Octavia Prado if she makes this free throw.
I think Coach Cooney wanted to get Rory out because she has the 2 fouls, not to pick up a cheap 3rd foul in the last 22
Hilliard,
seconds.
yeah. You're right. Does Hilliard is Siskowski out too?
Yeah, she has 2 fouls.
Does
Mike.
she have 2? Okay,
Yeah,
I thought she
well,
said
it said 31 and 2 on the board.
There's Wilkins. That ball looks like it was redirected. Okay, so they took Hilliard out after the free throw. Okay.
Yeah,
and they put Octavia Prado in. 15.3 to go. Well, that's a smart move by Dan Cooney, up 8 points. You don't want to pick up a foul here.
Yeah, he got both his people with 2 fouls out.
Crawford can't get the roll. Saved in by, nope, not saved in. It's going to go back to Caravel. Riley Eckhart with a good effort there. Eckhart, by the way, today has 6 points, Jay.
Yeah.
6 points, they'll take that.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's the balanced scoring is there for St. E's in the first half.
Crawford fakes around Prado and gets the roll. 3, 2, they're not going to get shot off here, and that's going to do it. So that last bucket for Josiah Crawford gives her 9 for the evening, and that's going to do it for the first half. A great one here at the St. E's Center. 35-29. We're going to take a little break because, frankly, we need it, and we're back with the second half. You're watching the girls' Game of the Week presented by First State Orthopedics on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Showdown Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Showdown tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Showdown Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
But have you tried Premier?
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes, whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
Regulars have been enjoying Grain Craft Bar and Kitchen since 2015 for award-winning food, great drink selection, and live music. Now it's your turn. Bring your friends and family to our locations in Newark, Kennett Square, and our waterfront locations on the C&D Canal and in Lewis. Even your dogs are welcome on our heated patios. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a weekend brunch that Elle Magazine said was one of the 50 best in the country, and find out for yourself what keeps people coming back to Grain. Not a regular? Stop in and we'll make you one.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
First State Orthopedics statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your question.
All right, welcome back to the St. East Center. Mike Lang, Jason Mitchell, Pat Garini. Okay, I think Pop seems to have disappeared. Just another reminder, this is our game of the week, and it's brought to you by First State Orthopedics, the official game of the week sponsor. First State Orthopedics has 29 physicians at 16 locations, and they provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, and they're specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. They serve as the team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington U, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Their doctors are readily available to all the local emergency departments, medical aid, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give them a call today at 302-322-3400 or visit firststateortho.com. And Jay, be sure to mention you saw the ad on Delaware Live Sports. All right, Jay, what do we see from that first half? I liked what I saw from the Vikings in that first half.
I liked what I saw from both teams.
Yeah, Caravel was good.
Both teams played really well. It was an energetic first half, and both teams played really hard. Defenses were there for both teams. The offensive rebounding was there for both teams, and the scoring was there for both teams. So a well-played first half on both sides of the ball, and I expect a lot more of that in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Caravel's playing poorly, Jay. They put up 29 points in the first half. Got a big half from Taylor Wilkins. I thought she's been outstanding tonight. And she has 6 points, but she's really had a ton of rebounds, a couple block shots on the defensive end. It's going to be St. E's ball to start half number 2.
She'd be one of my player of the game nominations after that first half she had.
This is Hilliard, White, Huggins, Siskowski, and Eckhart out for the Vikings. That is a traveling call on Farrah White. We have India Johnston, Amaya Johnson, Anaya Price, Josiah Crawford, and Taylor Wilkins for Coach Kristen Caldwell and the Buccaneers. And we are ready for another 15 minutes and 40 seconds of basketball here. This is Johnson, and that's going to be a kick out. That is Josiah Crawford for 3, too hard. Rebound's going to go out of bounds and back to the Vikings. And Jay St. E's, decent crowd here tonight. No restrictions here at the Viking at St. E's Center. Oh, wow. Underneath it's going to be Eckhart. Dishes to Huggins. She doesn't get it. The rebound no good, and that's one they're going to want back, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wilkins goes the other way, hands to India Johnston. She's fouled. Not a bad foul there from Riley. Eckhart's going to make her earn it from the foul line. But 2 chances there for the Vikings to add to the lead, and just didn't go in, that's all. Foul is on, I think, Eckhart. I said Eckhart, right? It's team first here in the second half. India Johnson, she's got 9. She'll shoot 2 free throws here. First foul on Eckhart, and the first free throw is good. Makes it 35-30. India Johnson looking to make 2 of 2. And of course she does. So back to 4. I think the last time it was 4 was 19-15.
Oh, near turnover.
St. E's underneath to Eckhart. Blocked by Wilkins. Great defense there. And here comes Caravel. This is Wilkins. She's going to take it all the way. Left hand off the glass. No good rebound. Sydney Hilliard. She's running. She goes by Price. This is the White. Farrah White with the bucket and the foul. It's going to be a foul on Amaya Johnson. Her first, I believe, team first. Good find there by Sydney Hilliard to Farrah White. And that shot off the front of the rim. Another rebound for Wilkins. She's got to be double digits.
Oh, absolutely.
Crawford from up top. Bank shot, got it.
The bank is open. That
three-pointer, I think, makes it 37-34.
That's what I have.
Yep. Rory Siskowski, look out behind. She gets off glass and good.
Good take there by her. Knew when to pull up so she wouldn't get the charge, Mike.
And I think she felt that defender behind her. So a nice answer there for the Vikings. This is going to be Crawford. Never afraid to shoot. Finds a seam in the middle. Huggins gets the rebound. She's got to be in double digits in rebounds too.
I like that long reach of her.
Hilliard poked from behind. Crawford can't believe it. It's going to be a reach foul.
Little nickel dimer, but correct.
Josiah Crawford. I believe that's her second. Team second. And we have a substitution. Skylar Salvo comes in. Paul Salvo stopped over, said hi earlier.
One of my favorite defensive coordinators.
That's an athletic family there, the Salvos. Yep. Underneath the Siskowski, trying to get around the defenders. Rebound Huggins off the glass. That's a good use of the glass. Just couldn't get it.
In fact, one of the players he coached, Mike, is playing in the playoffs this weekend. That Troy Reader.
That's correct. India Johnson runs into Wilkins, but manages to keep control, and she's bumped into, and that's going to be Farrah White with the touch foul there.
I think we might see a little bit more fouls here in the second half as these.
That's 2 on Farrah. Jay and I are going to pick a player of the game after, and this is going to be a tough one.
First State Orthopedics. It might be one of those role players, Mike, that have come in and stepped up for both teams.
Johnson high off the glass. I didn't think he actually reached the glass. Eckhart with the rebound. Skylar Salvo forces a turnover. Crawford converts. No, it didn't go in. How did it not go in?
It rolled in, out.
You're making me look bad. That basketball was in and out.
Oh, wow. But again, all set up by the great Caravel defense, like you said, Mike.
They're going to press here. And they had some luck with the press. Oh. And they break it there. That's a 3-on-1. Rory Siskowski passed behind her, but she gets it and off the glass and good.
Yeah, Mike, it was almost a near turnover, and instead turned into a 3-on-1 . So
Johnston for 3.
That's how you answer,
goodness.
Right, Mike?
India Johnson, Lord have mercy.
I can watch her play all day.
Eckhart gets ahead of everybody, and Rory Siskowski with the assist.
And that's the one thing, Mike. You don't get the turnover. It turns into a fast break the other way. But, it's worked for Caravel, so they're going to continue with that press.
What a fantastic game we've got here tonight. Wilkins looking for a seam. She's got it, and she's going to score. Taylor Wilkins, timeout. Caravel's going to be a 60-second timeout. Her first points of the second half, but she's done so much. Jay, it's a 4-point game again.
And I believe Caravel's already got 10 points in this quarter. It's
yeah, they had 29 at halftime. It's 35-29.
Yeah, it's
keeping it close as we expected.
It's been one of those fun games, and like I said, I can watch India Johnson play all day and all night. She is that talented and special.
So just looking ahead for these guys. They don't look ahead, but we do, because that's our job.
Caravel's got Archmere on Saturday. I believe it's a 5:15 game at Caravel on Saturday, but I know you're pulling it up, so you could correct me if I'm wrong.
I have the St. East schedule first.
Okay.
I have St. East back here on Wednesday against Odyssey Charter School.
Yeah, and then they play Archmere.
They're at Archmere next Friday.
Yeah. So both these teams have Archmere on the horizon.
St. East, of course, now in the Diamond State Conference, so they're going to play Archmere. They play DMA coming up. Archmere and Caravel Saturday, 5:15. 2 spectators for home and away. That game will be on the Caravel Academy YouTube channel. And then, Jay, they go down to Seaford on the 22nd for which should be a challenging game down there at Seaford. The Blue Jays is a pretty good team. So here we are. Vikings with the ball and the 4-point lead. 4:53 to go. Third quarter, you're watching Delaware Live Sports, and there's a steal by the Buccaneers. Johnston's got it. She goes between 2 defenders, slowed up by Huggins, and a foul going the other way. So I think it was a reach from behind, and it was, I think Josiah Crawford. No, it's 12 out there. It is Josiah Crawford. There she is.
Her third.
So 3 on Josiah, and the Vikings on offense. Huggins loses the handle.
Great steal by
India
Johnson.
Nobody going to get her. She lays it up and in, and the lead is just 2.
What a steal by her. She's doing it on the defense then the last few possessions, Mike.
Vikings making it happen with their defense. Huggins, 12-footer, no good. Loose ball picked up by Huggins. She's in some trouble, though.
So it'll be a jump
Jump
ball.
ball is going to go to Caravel.
Great hands reaching in there.
I thought they might get a timeout, but no. So a chance here to tie or take the lead for the Buccaneers. They have 12 points already here in quarter number 3. This is Josiah Crawford out there. Lauren Hayden, number 5, is checked in. Salvo is out there with Johnston and Wilkins. India Johnson knocks down the tying bucket.
Oh my God, that was
a
pretty.
spot up 2 from 18 feet.
A fadeaway jumper. Are you kidding me?
And a turnover. Oh, tipped out of bounds.
I don't think I've ever seen Coach.
She jumped up in the air.
She played and had great hops, but man, she showed it there.
I've got video from last year when Kristen gave a fist bump. That's an ill-advised pass picked off by Wilkins, and Buccaneers had a chance to go ahead. Wilkins runs up and in. Timeout St. E's. And they trail 45-43. What a comeback by the Buccaneers.
Yeah, and I think it's all started on the defensive end. You know, they've really turned up the pressure defensive end, and I'll tell you what, this has been one of those games like where I could sit here and watch these two teams go at it all night. Like, you know, it's just been a fantastic atmosphere, a fantastic game. We're seeing stuff, a fadeaway 18-foot jumper. We're seeing great passing, great rebounding. It's just one of those games that has it all right now.
I hope we don't get knocked off the air here.
The cheerleaders are fired up. We want to thank St. E's for letting us come in here tonight.
They always treat us with they treat us like kings in here. We don't really deserve it, but we appreciate it.
First-class school.
President Joe Capilli and Coach Cooney, Tom Beto, all the gang here. Eckhart in the corner. She's in trouble, and there's a turnover.
That's one thing. Caravel's double teaming the ball, Mike, and St. E's is going to have to make some quicker decisions.
Out to Johnson. Johnston, she tries the 3. Won't go. Huggins with the rebound.
That whole bench came up. They were expecting that to go in. But
long pass ahead to Rory Siskowski. She's got it. And we're tied.
I like what Rory's doing, Mike. She's getting out ahead of the press, and that way if you could get the ball down to her, she can lay it in.
Hayden gets it out to Wilkins. Into the corner. Salvo blocked by Huggins.
That's a top play nominee right there.
And they're psyched.
This is an unbelievable game. Can we sign up for more?
I'm glad we're here tonight. This is awesome. Hayden drives baseline, kicks to Wilkins.
Once I saw this game on the schedule, I knew we had to be here.
Salvo goes in, drives blocked.
Now, I think they got her with the body, Mike. I did not see how, but I think they got her with
Erica
the body.
Huggins with the, is going to be called on the, no, it's going to be on.
Well, that's
31.
Yeah, I think Huggins got all ball, but it was the defender on the wing that got her in the. And I believe that's her 3rd on Rory, Mike.
I lost my pen.
Ah, jeez.
I have another one, but what happened here?
3rd on Rory.
So that's 3 fouls on Rory Siskowski, something to keep an eye on. That's why I always bring it back up.
Dan's like, are you sure it's on 31?
Salvo on the line.
Let's see if they change it. Is there a 21 out there?
There is a 21. Riley Eckhart is out there. I don't think Rory was anywhere near the play.
I don't either. That's why, and I think that's what Dan said. Yeah, and why they changed it to 13?
Well, that would be Sydney Hilliard.
And that'd be her 3rd.
Salvo, first one misses. She's 1 for 3 now from the line. Yeah, Hilliard definitely is 3. I'll find my pen after this quarter. That's weird. I heard it hit. I heard it fall.
I think when the cheerleaders were shaking,
they may have done it, knocked it right out of my head. 0 for 2. Huggins with the rebound. We're tied. This is Sydney Hilliard bringing the ball up. Passes to Farrah White. Hilliard up to White again.
Watch the double.
Near steal by Hayden. They're trying to trap in the corner. All bad passing in the middle.
I'll tell you what, this Caravel defense has been really good.
India Johnson somehow chases that down. Crawford for 3. Too hard. Rebound by Farrah White. Long rebound. She's in the right spot. Rory Siskowski's going to pop. No good. Rebound Eckhart. She misses, but she'll shoot 2.
That's why she's in my player of the game rotation because of plays like that, Mike. Great offensive rebound, draws the foul, but she's done it all for the Vikings. You know, sometimes it's those unsung players that you need valuable minutes from, and I think Cooney's got that tonight.
So the foul's on Skylar Salvo, and the first free throw misses. Checking in is going to be
this might come down to free throw shooting, Mike. So
St. E's very few free throws tonight.
We're seeing the Salvo missed a couple, and now St. E's missed a couple. I think it's going to come down to who makes the free throws in the fourth quarter.
Eckhart, second one is up and off the rim. Ziskowski shoots, gets a rebound, puts it up, and it's knocked out of her hand. Octavia Prado coming back in for Riley Eckhart.
That was great defense there by Caravel, Mike. You hate to give up the offensive rebound on a missed free throw, but great defense there just to knock it out.
Into the corner for Hilliard. They're going to send it back out to Farrah White. We're tied at 45. Under 2 to go here in the third. White back up top to Prado. Hilliard's going to try the long 3. Bank shot, no. Rebounded by Price. Here come the Bucks. They're going to try to get the lead back to Wilkins. Had the mid-range, passes it up.
Yeah, I thought she was going to take that shot, but good decision.
Gets it to India Johnston, why not? That's always a good decision.
Absolutely.
Johnston for 3, off the rim. Hilliard jumped a little early, but the Vikings got a traveling call.
Again, forced by Salvo. Came in there and...
So Caravel's going to get the ball. We have 88 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 45. The scoring is slowed down just a bit.
Still a lot of points in
a lot of points. Yeah, nice tie-up by Octavia Prado, and that's going to give the ball to St. E's. The 8th grader just stepped right in there and grabbed the loose ball. It wasn't loose, just grabbed the ball. So it's Hilliard and White, Prado, Huggins, and Ziskowski for the Vikings. Salvo, Glover, Price, Johnston, and Wilkins for Caravel. Double team again, Jay. Prado open for the baseline, Jay, no good. Loose ball, picked up by Prado. Ziskowski, she's in some trouble. White to Hilliard, back to Rory. And another traveling call. Rory can't believe that one. I don't think too many people in the building agree with that one, but that we're
the only people that matter is the
3 guys in stripes.
Right. I think they've done a great job.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about them tonight, so that's okay. We don't want to talk about them. They don't want us to talk about them.
No, and that's why I think they're doing a great job.
Wilkins dribbles into a triple team, and she loses it. Huggins picks up the loose ball. Ahead to Prado. Gets it to White. It's up and good. Farrah White breaks the tie.
Here comes Johnson back quickly.
No rest here. A jump step, good.
Oh, that was incredible.
India Johnson,
that's
a bucket.
That's a top play nominee right there.
Back the other way for 3. Huggins with the rebound. 19 seconds to go. Hilliard for a long 3, bounces off the glass. Huggins another rebound, and a foul on Caravel. Oh, that's going to be a technical foul.
What happened?
She slammed it. Well, you saw that part, right?
No, I didn't see it. I was
Sydney Hilliard just spiked the ball.
Oh, and did
I don't know. I thought they called the foul on Caravel. But Jay, that would be 5 personals. If that's a personal, then the tech will be her 5th foul.
If they got her with the technical, Mike, you are absolutely correct. If they called the foul on her, they're taking Huggins out.
Huggins is out. I think the foul was on Caravel.
I believe the foul was on. Is there a 4?
Well, Salvo's 14, but
she was on.
So they have Huggins on the bench right now. I don't know what's going on here.
They haven't put anything up on the board.
I thought it was Hilliard who did that, but Johnson shooting a tech. That we know. In and out. Well, we'll have to check if we can between quarters.
But I'll tell you what, I'm putting that in the last play by Johnson as a top play nominee. Nick, if you're watching.
So she misses the first. Second one is up, and that's good. Give them the 48-47 lead.
Whose ball will it be? Let's
That
see.
should be Caravel's ball after the technical foul. And 13 seconds to go.
We still don't have. They didn't put any team fouls down.
They
either.
called a foul, and then nothing ever went up on the board. All right, here we go. Last 10 seconds. India Johnson drives baseline off glass. Too hard. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It'll be Saney's ball with 3.1 to go. So, Jay, apparently no personal foul. There had to be a personal on that tech. Whether it was on Huggins, rather. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We're going to try to figure some things out. It's 48-47 Caravel as we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching the Girls Game of the Week on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
First State Orthopedics statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics statewide has 29 physicians at 6.
All right, we're back for the fourth quarter. Jay, the foul was on Layla Glover from Caravel.
Okay, that's what we thought.
The Saney's player, well, I think is Erica Huggins, thought it was on her and slammed the ball down. And that ball went a mile in the air, and they called the technical on her.
Okay.
But they never put a foul up on Glover, so the referee said he was going over to the table to make sure they knew that she had picked up a foul. I wish he would stand anywhere else. And that's inside, a travel call, no bucket.
And the other thing is that's a personal foul on Huggins and also a team foul on St. E.
Right.
So
it's unfortunate.
We didn't see that come on the board either. That's why.
I think everybody was just a little confused.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a 1-point lead for Caravel. St. E's with the ball.
All I'm going to say, Mike, is buckle up here for the last 8 minutes, my friend.
Eckhart travels, and that's going to be called there.
So each team with the travel and violation. Mike, we'll find that pen.
This is weird. I got another one. We're good, but that was so weird. And I thought I heard it fall, but I got nothing here.
I wonder if it fell under the bleachers.
That's possible. I mean, it's only a pen. So Caravel, Price into the corner for Salvo. Too hard. Rebound. Crawford up and good.
And then a turnover, Mike, on the inbound, and Caravel's going to have possession underneath the basket. I think Wright stepped over the end line on the inbound pass.
Intercepted by White, up and in. A big play there for the Vikings.
Yeah, well, so White, who stepped over the end line on the thing, gets the steal on the defensive end and goes and lays it in.
Back the other way, Crawford kicks to Price. Her shot just a little short, rebounded by Hilliard. St. E's gets it to Siskowski. So right now it's Prado, Siskowski, Eckhart, Hilliard, who's going to take the three here. Not online. And Eckhart, and we have a travel on Wilkins. And now Erica Huggins checking back in.
Yeah,
that was a shame that the foul wasn't even on her.
Right,
but what are you going to do?
And Coach Cooney said gets on the bench. You have to,
yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's an unfortunate thing, but he probably said to her, you have to control the emotions because if you had 4 fouls, the next thing you know, you're out of the game.
That's Erica Huggins with the ball there. She's had a great game, too. A great game. Up to Hilliard. They trail by 1, 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go. This has been a superb basketball game here tonight. Sydney Hilliard looking, passes back out to White. working the ball around. Siskowski thought about it. Huggins double teamed at the line. Caravel doing a good job getting two players the ball. Huggins going to take the 12-footer, no good. Loose ball picked up by Johnston.
A great rebound there by Johnson. Oh, what a find.
Up and in, and that's Price with the bucket.
What a one-handed pass. She got the rebound and the assist.
She's back the other way. Yeah, it was that's 3
What does she need, a foul for the Gordie Howe hat trick?
White for 3. Loose ball picked up by Rory Siskowski. Dancing along that sideline.
That's going to be a backcourt.
And a backcourt violation is Hilliard unable to hang on.
I have both teams with 3 timeouts left, Mike, so expect we'll see some timeouts called here in the fourth quarter.
This is India Johnston bringing it up. We'll tally up her points momentarily. We get a timeout here. Price to Crawford. Kick to Salvo into the corner. Wilkins. St. E's in that zone. They're going to let Wilkins pass it across to Price. 3-pointer won't go. Rebound Rory Siskowski.
I like the zone look there by St. E's.
Huggins turn and shoot. No. Rebound Buccaneers. They're getting the boards now.
And Johnson with their second board in the last few minutes. That's a wall.
Good to see the graduates of both of these schools doing well and at the next level. And here comes the boss man, Joe Capilli. Must have our paycheck in there. Pass to Siskowski, baseline J. She's got it.
I like that jumper by her. Great pass on the baseline and a great finish.
52-51. Barn burner here.
Buckle up. Oh, what a crossover.
Johnston had the open look. Crawford the rebound. No, rebound Huggins. I think she's got 4 personal. She's got to be careful playing D. Here's Hilliard. Back to Hilliard. She's going to put up a 3. Bounces to Wilkins. Ahead to Hayden. Lauren Hayden. Back to Salvo. Coach Caldwell talked last night about needing minutes from players like Salvo and Hayden.
I like the drive there by Salvo.
Siskowski not quite ready for that pass. Huggins, she's fouled, and she's going to take 2 shots here. India Johnson gets her a piece of Erica Huggins. So Huggins had 10 points in the first half, no points yet in the second half. So that's one of the things that's been a difference. 19 for Siskowski, by the way. First one is up and no good. India Johnston with 20 points for Johnston tonight. Here comes Huggins, a chance to tie with 3:47 to go. It's up, it's in. 52's on the board. Caravel rushes that ball up there. Johnson into the corner for Price. Back up to Josiah Crawford. She dribbles down the right side. Oh, doesn't get the bounce. Wilkins rebound.
Great job by Wilkins.
She's fouled on the way up.
It almost like she took the ball away from the St. E's player on that rebound and muscled it back up and drew the foul.
She's going to get a pair at the line. That foul is on Sydney Hilliard.
Well, she's definitely got more than one. She had 3.
I think she's got 4.
Yeah.
First shot, no good. She's going to stay in the game with 3.5 to go.
I think he's taking someone out with the mask. I think they got Johnson again with the mask. She pulled it down to talk, and now the ref's forcing her out of the game. Apparently you can't even pull the mask down to talk anymore.
And I think India is saying, I'm not the only one. And she's out.
I disagree with that. If they're going to talk it in between plays.
And he's saying you have to get off the floor.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that.
She's still on the floor.
I wouldn't leave her. I would leave her on.
Well, I mean,
I would send a message. I would send a
tech.
message. I don't care. I'll send a message.
Now, could she check in after the free throw?
Yeah. Next dead ball, I would think.
Let's see. Well, they don't make the free throw, so a rebound by Caravel on the offensive board into the corner. Crawford for three. No good. Rebound, Hilliard. She's held, no call. St. East comes up. So India Johnson, she's getting that mask ready again. Jay, I agree. That's unfortunate.
If you could bring it down to talk.
To talk to your coach.
It's in between plays.
And she wasn't even near anybody
You got to
else.
let it go.
Intercepted by Wilkins.
If Dan Cooney has his down.
Ahead to Crawford. The rebound not going. I think Huggins threw a hand up there.
I'm going to
Ball's
say.
going to go to St. East.
I'm going to talk to him, I think, after the game. I just think you got to show a little bit better out there.
I mean, India was over talking to Kristen Caldwell.
Correct. On a foul shot.
On a foul shot.
Yeah. And that's all I'm saying.
We're going to have a timeout here. And it's going to be.
Why don't we take one?
Yeah, we should take one.
16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and
All right, back in the very loud corner of the St. East Center. Mike Lang, Jason Mitchell, Pat Garanis, Pops Halliday here. 2:53 to go. We're tied at 52. St. Elizabeth ball. On a held ball. And so the possession now goes back to Caravel, I believe. It's still St. East, but I think it's the other way. Rory Siskowski in the corner. Back out to Farrah White. White up top. She's the general out there. Caravel's played some fantastic defense all night, but White had an open look, but Caravel closed quickly. She's open again here, but she gets around Johnson off the glass and good!
Great move there by White. Got to the basket and puts it in and puts St. East back up on top.
Saw the open baseline, Jay. Got around Amaya Johnson and laid it right off the glass. Crawford thought about a three. She drives, she's got room, kicks. This is Johnson, gets around Eckhart, dishes to Wilkins. Hayden has a look, she gives it to Wilkins again. Shot off the glass, no good. Wilkins, another rebound, her rebound shot, no good. Huggins loses it. Johnson's got it, she rolls, and there's the travel.
Yep. That's a tough break. It's the right call, tough break for Johnson because she goes down the floor to get the ball. And when
that's a shame.
It's a tough call, a really tough call.
It's the right call.
It is the correct call, but it because she's doing everything right. She's hustling to get down on the ball.
Huggins to Hilliard. India Johnson all over her. Gives it up to Farrah White. 1:25 to go. Across to Hilliard. Oh, underneath the Eckhart, good look. But she's double teamed, and we have a timeout, St. East. And Coach Caldwell wants a jump ball. She may have an argument there, but it's going to give a timeout to the Vikings.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when, we can't hear the timeout. The ref heard the timeout before the jump ball. He's going to call the timeout. Good job by Coach Cooney saving the possession. It's been a well-played game, and it's coming right down to the wire just like we thought it would.
Yep, I don't really see any scores on here, but we thought we'd get you some scores, but we can only get you what we have. AI DuPont girls 45-33 over Newark Charter. I believe that's after 3. That's from Marty Cressy.
Thank you, Marty. Does a good job over there at AI.
Good third quarter there. There was a big run for the Tigers. A 16-5 third quarter advantage.
We had a chance to see Newark Charter at the Diamond State against St. Mark's. They play in this tough Diamond State conference.
And I've seen it a few times this year. They got some talent on that team. Saw them at Paddle last week. Of course, My Trader and Shania Dunstan Mason, the two, they can play for me any day. Huggins, shot won't go. The ball's loose. Huggins has it again. Puts up off glass. No. Rebounded by Hayden. She's heading down. We're closing in on a minute to go.
Oh.
What do they call?
I think they got her for a double dribble or a carry.
I think it was a carry.
Which is the correct call. It looked like Kristen doesn't agree with it, and she's fired up at the ref.
Salvo's coming in. Hayden, that's an unfortunate call for Lauren Hayden. May have been the right one. It was really tough for us to see.
I couldn't tell. I thought it was okay.
I had like 3 people in my way.
I thought it was a good dribble, but he got her with the carry. So
Eckhart back to White. And she doesn't really have to shoot. It's hard to hold that ball for that long.
I was going to say, with Caravel's defense.
Back out to Hilliard and White. They're going to wrap it around the perimeter again.
And Caravel doesn't have to foul right now.
No, they still have one give.
Solid defense.
Oh, no, that's right. They have 6 team fouls. 38 seconds to go. St. E's by 2. And there is a foul. It's going to be a 1-on-1 for Farrah White. Jay, you said it's coming down to free throws. And
it is.
Right you are.
You got to knock these down, especially the front end of these 1-on-1s in a 2-point game.
Because there is no back end if
no.
you don't make the front end.
I believe Farrah White's had a couple this game.
She is 1 for 2.
Okay.
And St. E's with a grand total of 5 free throws tonight, and they are 3 for 5. Farrah White, it's up and good. Big one there.
He scored the last 3 points.
55-52. That foul was on number 23. I don't think I can have in the roster. 2 for 2. It's 56-52. St. E's got to stay away from the fouls here. Johnston drives. Oh, that's going to be a charge. That was an easy call.
Great
Rory
job.
Siskowski just stood like a statue.
That, I'll tell you what.
Timeout, Caravel. Oh, no, we have a, they have to clarify which foul was on. The scores table just didn't hear it.
And then Kristen.
Now a timeout.
Yeah, I would say Kristen singled timeout, but you have to wait until the foul is officially called over to the bench. Looks like a 30-second timeout, so I was going to say we'll take one with them, but since it's a 30, we'll stay here.
Great game. Farrah White, Jay, you mentioned the last 4 points after Caravel
I'll tell you what,
trailed most of the game, came back, took the lead. And
it's not going to be an easy
they were up 3.
Easy choice here for the player of the game. Now it's 4-point lead, right? 56-52.
It is 4 now. I'm sorry. It was a 3-point lead for Caravel.
Yep.
At one point, St. E's comes back right now to lead by 4 with 25.4 to go. What a great game to send me on my way to Western New York, and you to William Penn tomorrow. You got a lot to live up to tomorrow.
Yeah, and those rivalry Flight A games are always good.
Remember, it's Mount Pleasant, William Penn, a 5:15 start.
5:30, I think Nick said. I thought for some reason I thought it was 5, but I believe it's 5:30. So.
And William Penn, I think attendance is limited, so watch it on the 302 Sports YouTube channel. That ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Vikings.
That's what I was saying. If the way Caravel's forcing some turnovers,
it's not over.
You don't have to foul right away either, but you don't want to. You want to get down to maybe.
They're going to call Crawford, I believe. Now it's going to be on Johnson on the foul. So it's another 1-on-1 for Farrah White. Not much time ran off there, about a second and a half.
Johnson was nowhere near the play. It was 2, right?
That's Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Johnson and Johnston.
Yeah.
Her third, team's ninth. So next time it'll be a 2-shot foul for St. E's. First one is good.
I said it was going to come down to free throws. St. E's has made the last 3 here in the last few minutes.
White's up to 16 tonight.
Yeah, she's had the last. I believe she's had the last 6 points.
58, 52. Caravel getting a short jumper from Johnston, and that's a timeout there. That's her first bucket in this fourth quarter, Jay.
Yeah, yep. St. E's done a much better job
Caravel
in the fourth quarter on Johnson.
Caravel just 6 points in the fourth quarter, and shooting's going a little cold.
They had
St. E's played some tight D.
Right. How many did they have in the third quarter? Didn't they have like almost
19?
Yeah, 20 points. So totally 2 different quarters for Caravel here in the second half. I thought St. E's went a little cold in that third quarter. They've heated up here in the fourth. Stick around for our first state orthopedics player of the game. We'll try and get her on for an interview.
Good game here tonight. This has been a really enjoyable game.
It's been a really fun game. 2 programs.
Great defense.
Two teams I think we could see in the state finals this year. You know, I think the girls is a little bit more wide open than it's been in the past. I think there's 7 or 8 good teams that have a chance this year. Obviously, Sanford is my favorite right now, and
Siskowski gets it, and she's held by. It's going to be either Johnson or Johnston. We'll see who they calls on.
And like you said,
India Johnston. I don't know what number it is for her.
She had the charge for sure, so it's got to be at least 3.
Either way, it's going to be a 2-shot foul for.
I was going to say
Rory Siskowski.
It's her third.
First one is up, and from here it looks good. We got a good view of the St. E's bucket, so. Ten seconds left. The lead is 6. Caravel going with the 2. It's not intercepted. Johnson rushes back out for a 3. It's going to be short, and that's going to stop. St. E's is going to hold on here, Jay. 2.7
You know what I like there about Johnson? She's a heads-up player. She goes, it's 6 points. I got to dribble back to the 3-point line. She didn't make the shot.
And that's going to do it. St. Elizabeth comes back and takes a 60-54 win. Our player of the game. Can we go with somebody we had last night on the show, or do you want to go different?
I say who was the player of the game?
We're going to go with number 10, Erica Huggins.
I agree.
So let's go get Erica. We're going to take a break. We're back, we hope, with Erica Huggins right after this.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
We are back at the St. E Center with our first aid orthopedics player of the game, Erica Huggins. Erica, 11 points, just won in the second half, but you did a lot more than score points. And a lot of rebounds, some great defense, some blocks out there. Just talk about your team's effort tonight against Caravel, one of the best teams in the state.
Well, Caravel, we didn't. They spoke a lot of trash. We had to come and show them that this is our gym. They're not going to beat us in our gym.
Jay, we got it going on.
There we go. Erica, your team played really well, knocked down some shots, but I was really impressed at the defense, especially your defensive rebound. Can you talk how important, because Caravel's a good offensive rebounding team, and I thought all 5 girls did a good job of hitting those defensive boards.
Our defense was really to lock up the main players. Well, I mean, they're all great players, but our main player that we had to focus on was India. We had to make sure she wasn't knocking down threes like she usually does. She's an amazing player. Shout out to India. But we had to make sure she wasn't doing that tonight. We had to hold her to how many points ever she had. Farrad played an amazing job on her. Amazing job. I mean, our defense was really just to lock in and score.
Just talk about a little bit about, we hear that Farrah and Rory were on the show with us last night, but just talk a little bit about the job that Riley Eckhart did tonight and what she means to this team.
I mean, Riley's Riley. She'll giggle, she'll laugh, but when it's time to get in the game, she knows it's time to get in the game. Like, she's open, she knows to finish that shot.
Caravel had a big comeback there in the third quarter, and they took a 3-point lead. But then Farrah scored, I think, 4 or 5 points in a row, and you guys made your free throws down the stretch. I guess at no point you really thought that Caravel was out of it, huh?
Yeah, Farrah, that's that leadership in her. She knows how to take the ball, control, and come back, just like Rory.
You had the game against Ursuline on Saturday. It didn't go your way. Get a big win over Newark Charter. Was it important for you guys? Obviously, it's important for you guys to bounce back after the Ursuline game. It looks like it really hasn't affected you too much.
It affected us a little bit, but now we know to come back harder. Caravel Ursuline was just a wake up. Caravel, now we know we really got it in us.
All right, well, Erica Huggins, 11 points, Jay, about 15, 20 rebounds, on a ton of rebounds.
I lost track. It was so many. She did a great job.
She must have 5 block shots.
And that's why she's our first state orthopedic player of the
Erica,
game.
Congratulations. Go enjoy the win with your team.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
All right, the final score once again here from St. Elizabeth's. Jay, they took it off the scoreboard, but it was 60. I believe St. E's finished with 60, right?
It was 60 to 54.
54, a 6-point win for the home team, the St. Elizabeth Vikings. Yeah, it was a fun game to watch, and I'm glad we were here to see it. And we're back at you tomorrow with boys action, William Penn and Mount Pleasant.
I just want to give a quick shout out to former Caravel player Julia Nask, who was watching the game today.
Hey, Miss Nask, how you doing?
And Julia, you were a fun player to watch, and glad that you're in college and still have time to watch us, watch your team play.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with the Caravel seniors over the years, and that's going to about wrap it up. The final 60 to 54, good win for St. E's over a very, very talented Caravel Buccaneers team. Like we said, tomorrow afternoon at William Penn, it's going to be Mount Pleasant at William Penn boys, and then keep your eye on our website and our social media accounts to find out where we're going to be. I know we're going to be at Sanford on Tuesday for Howard and Sanford. So, once again, for Pops, Pat Arianes, Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Your final St. Elizabeth 60, Caravel 54. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Have a good night.